Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to talk about Year 9 Achievement Test, June 2023. Section B, Question 20. The table gives information about the times it took some students to get to school. These are the times in minutes. It's a range, or as we call classes. And this is the frequency. It means how many students are inside these classes. First question, question A, write down the modal class interval. Now, first we have to understand the meaning of mode or modal class. Mode or modal class means what? It means the most frequent or most repetitive number. The most frequent, it means the class that has the highest frequency. The class that has the highest frequency. As we see here, 12 is the highest frequency. This means that this class has the highest frequency. It means it's the answer for this question. So you have to write it like this. You have to write 20 and then smaller than, and then T, and then 30, like this. And you have to write the signs in the middle, the up bigger than and smaller than sign. So it's going to be like this. Because it's an interval or it's a class, you have to write all of it, okay? And this is the meaning of modal class or mode. So focus on this. Mode means the most frequent. You look at the frequency. The highest frequency is 12. So the answer is the class next to 12, okay? Now, let's move on to the next question. Here. Question B. Work out an estimate for the range of times taken to get to school. Now, we have to understand the meaning of range. Here, they're asking for the range, so we have to find the range from the data itself. And they already told you that the range of times, it means you take the range from the time, not the frequency. Some students have problems with this. They might come to the frequency and find the highest and the lowest and subtract them. This is misleading. So you have to focus on this. A range of times means you take the range from the times. You take the highest one, which is 60, and the lowest one, which is 10, and then you subtract them from each other. So the answer is 60 minus 10, and it will equal 50. And this is the range of times that you have for this data. Now, let's move on to the next question. Next question, draw a frequency polygon for the information in the table. Now here, I took the information from the table. I put it here so I can explain the question on the grid over here, okay? So first, to draw a frequency polygon for this data, first, we're going to use bars. We're going to use a slide color so you can understand it here. So let me show you how to do this step by step, okay? First, what do we do? First, we have 10 to 20. So from 10 to 20 here, I'm going to make a bar that goes until what? Until the frequency 2. So it's going to be until frequency 2, which is over here. So here I made a bar. So we're going to make a bar chart that goes until 2, which is here. Now the second one, 20 to 30, it goes until 12. So 20 to 30. So from here till here goes up until 12. So this is 10, this is 12, and it stops here. Okay. And then here we have 30 to 40 goes up until 5. 30 to 40 goes up until 5, which is between 4 and 6, like this. And then 40 to 50 goes up until 9. 40 to 50 goes up until 9, which is here between 8 and 10, like this. And then the last one, which is 50 to 60, goes up until 4. So this one, 50 to 60, goes up until 4, which is over here. Now, this is the bar chart that has 5 classes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, after plotting or putting the bar charts on the grid or on the graph, now what do? You have to find the midpoint for each one of them. Now, finding the midpoint becomes easier because you already have what? You already have the bars. You just come to the middle of the bar or each bar here. You put an X. This is the first midpoint here. Second midpoint will be here. So just put an X in the middle of the uh, top of the bar like this. Midpoint here. And the last midpoint is over here. And then to draw a frequency polygon, you just connect these points together. So these points, we call them the midpoints. Just connect them together with a line like this, here till here, and then here till here, and then here till here, and then here till here. And this is the frequency polygon that they want us to draw. So focus on the idea that we did. First, the information that we have here. We used it to make a bar chart like this. And then we found the midpoint of each bar. And then after that, we connected all the midpoints together to make a frequency polygon. And this is how you answer a question like this. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.